so I have to attend some function. That's why today we got 2 hours left. It's okay. Today is the introduction class. So let me give you some lectures and we can start
Uh,
our first program from the
eh,
next step. Yes,
Excuse
Vivan.
me, ma'am.
Yes,
Just wanted to say that we'll be having another class at 12
12
to,
o'clock.
so yes, yes.
Okay, fine. I'll complete your class before 12 o'clock. I'll give you some introduction today and actual lab class, we will start from the next lab class. Okay, so what we have to do in our lab class for both the database and compilers is that I will give you the questions beforehand. Wait for a second, I have to attend one call. Okay, okay. So for every lab classes, I will give the questions beforehand. Okay. Next Tuesday we'll be having database lab, right? So on Monday evening, I'll give you the question. I'll send the question on in the Google Classroom. Okay. You have to download it and you have to prepare it, and during the lab hours you have to perform it. Okay, I'll be online during the lab hours, and if any instructions has to be given, I will give during the lab hours, but the questions will be given beforehand so that you can prepare. Okay, so and during the lab hours you will execute the program, and if you have any doubts or problems, we'll discuss during the lab class. Okay, this is online class, so it is we'll take the advantage of this online class, as I can give you the questions beforehand. Okay, I'll send the question beforehand in the Monday evening, and you have to perform the program execution on Tuesday morning during the lab hour. For the compiler lab also, same thing will be happen. Friday you have class, Thursday evening I'll send the question on in the Google Classroom. You need to check your Google Classroom for any questions, instructions, etc. Okay, and I'll be online during the lab hours and we'll discuss. Okay, so today let us start our compiler lab. Okay, compiler and system programming lab. Okay, so what we have to do in this lab practical is we have to master ourselves the compiler programs, the system programming programs. Okay, till now what you have learned is C programming, data structure, right? You are in sixth semester now, so in your first year you learn C programming. Second year you learn data structure, digital system lab. Digital lab is another some different one. So in while coming to your programming part, you have learned data structure, C programming. Okay, and in the fourth semester, what did you learn in your fourth semester? What subjects are there in your fourth semester? I forgot. Any programming subjects?
Algorithms.
Algorithms. Okay, in the algorithms you have learned if any specific task is to be done, then what algorithms we need to perform, right? So in the algorithms you have learned how to construct the algorithm for doing some specific tasks, right? So in algorithm, then any other subjects you learn? Oops, you have learned or not? Object oriented
Yes,
program.
ma'am.
Yes, you have learned object oriented programming. In your object oriented programming, what you have learned is you what you focus mainly on the object. You have how many types of programming you have? Okay, you answer me. What do you learn in your object oriented programming? What is the main task of learning your object oriented programming subject?
Ma'am, that everything is a part of an object, that is a part of a package, and we map it to the real world things.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. So in your object oriented program, you create objects, right? Do you
Yes,
know?
ma'am.
Yes. Do you know objects? Objects consist of many types of what? Attributes, right? So then object oriented programming, then fifth semester, what did you learn?
Ma'am, oops.
Oops. Okay. Now you will be having your database management system, compiler programming, computer network programming. Okay, these are your programming. In your this current semester you will be learning three types of programming subjects. Okay, database programming is for managing the data, for managing the data storage we have. Okay, so um, as you are going to be a software engineer, okay, while passing out from this institute, while passing out from your BTech degree, you are going to be a software engineer. Okay, so you are going to be a software engineer. What is the main role of software engineer? You have to create some you have to create some programs. Okay, so you have to take some your client will require something and you have to give the product. Okay, what is the product? The software program. Okay, the software program is your product. You have to take the requirements. You have to inquire the requirements from the user, from your client, what he or she requires. Okay, and accordingly to the requirement you have to construct your software program. Okay, while constructing your software program, the user will see, the client will see only the front end part. Front end part is what? Front end what part is the just the simple forms as we are seeing in everything while while enrolling yourself, while registering yourself to some website, like opening an email account like Gmail. While opening your Gmail account, you need to register yourself. You need to fill one form, right? You need to fill your name, address, then a phone number, these things. Okay, these are your attributes. And the page you are seeing is the front end part. Okay, these things you have to give to your client side. As we are the client side, the while opening your Gmail account, we will see only the front end part. And what the software engineers are doing, they are constructing that Gmail opening website, Gmail opening form. Okay, they are giving us only the form, only the front end part, and they are managing the back end part. Okay, back end part we see or not? No, we are not able to see the back end part of opening our Gmail account. Okay, these same things you are going to do to your client also. Okay, as you are a software engineer, you have to perform, you have to construct the program, and you have to deliver this program to your client. The client have the access of only the front end part, and you are managing the back end part, as well as your front end part. Okay, the in your back end part, uh, data storage is there, data managing part is there. So that things database management will handle it. Okay, and uh, and computer network programs are computer network programs is another subject, and this will you will learn the networking part of the programs. Okay, these are somewhat different. Okay, so what is that and what is compiler programs? What I'm explaining is that during your BTech course, whatever programming language you are learning, these are all interrelated. Okay, you have to learn all these programs, and these parts will be interrelated to each other in one or any form. Okay, you have to master in all the subjects. You must know all the basics to the up till the top part to master yourself. Okay, you learn data structures. Data structures is for knowing the different structures of program. Okay, how data are stored, and database management now you are learning. Okay, let us come to your compiler part. Okay, so whatever you are learning, the C and all, these are your high level language. Okay, high level language, you have high level language, assembly level language, low level language. Okay, so what is low level language? Low level language are the language that is known by your machines only. Okay, 0 and 1, these are the binary language. Language, this language are known by your machines only. Okay, and what is assembly language? Assembly level language, this you will be learning in your microprocessor lab. Okay, microprocessor lab. Did you learn microprocessor programming?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. In the microprocessor programming, whatever programs you are doing is your assembly level language. Okay, give some commands that you use in your assembly microprocessor language. Tell me some commands. Add some, right? You forgot. Tell me some commands for adding two numbers in your assembly language. All the programming language you must master yourself. Do not just stay idle. Assembly level language, it is just simple. When did you learn this this microprocessor language? What semester? Fifth semester. I forgot that this subject is there or not. That's why I'm asking.
Fifth semester, ma'am.
Fifth semester. Then just now only you have learned this subject. In which platform you did this programming?
Ma'am, I think it was on some mobile platform.
Mobile platform. Okay, if you are doing this class on offline, then we have the kit, microprocessor kit. You have to press the buttons on the microprocessor kit. Some buttons are there, and you have to perform the program. Okay, you will give the instructions and it will give the output. Okay, one instruction and one output, one instruction, one output, like this. Okay, let's come to high level language. High level language are those languages which are understandable by the what by us.
Programmers.
Programmers, yes, by
the
us,
user.
by programmers. And we will give the input as high level language. The machine will convert it into low level language, and it will execute. Okay. So these are the three types of programming language: high level language, assembly level language, low level language. Okay, these three languages we have. So whatever we are doing is high level language. This C, C++, then Java, then any language we are using it are high level language. Okay, assembly level language are those languages you learn in your microprocessor lab. Okay, that assembler will convert the codes. Okay, one instruction to one instruction. Okay, then compiler. What does compiler do? Compiler compiler
Ma'am,
yes.
it convert high level language to low level language so that computer will understand it.
Yes, very good. Compilers will convert your high level language into low level language. Okay, so every high level language, whatever it is C or C++ or Java, they does have its own compiler. Okay, its own compiler, because the language syntax are different, the way they are writing are different, so the compiler are different. Okay, in C also you have turbo cc compiler, gcc compiler, some different compilers. Okay, so and so compiler converts your high level language into low level language. Okay, and have you heard about interpreter?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What does interpreter do? Interpreter does the
Ma'am,
line.
interpret
Yes.
line by line conversion. It is
Yes.
mainly used by Java and
And any object oriented language. Okay. Interpreter. So it converts it. It reads the. It reads the uh, line by line. It reads line by line and converts it into machine form, machine language. Okay. Machine understand low level language. Okay. Then assembler. What does assembler do?
ma'am, it translate assembly language program into machine code.
Okay. And let us see the phases of compiler. How many phases of compiler are there?
Ma'am, 7.
Okay, you have 7. You can this one, intermediate, code generator and code optimizer can be combined together also. So what are the phases? Lexical analyzer. Lexical analyzer is the first phase. Then syntax analyzer, semantic analyzer, then code generator, code optimizer. Okay, so lexical analysis is the first phase. Okay, so what have you learned about lexical analyzer?
Ma'am, it convert characters into tokens.
Characters into tokens. So lexical analyzer is the phase we are going to do your lex program. Okay, lex programs. So in why we are learning this compiler programming language, compiler programming, we have to go through, we have to see the what compiler is doing by performing your lex program and yak program. Okay, first thing we have to do is your lex program, lex part. Okay, in your lexical analysis, it is the first phase. So it will scan the source code. Okay, it will scan the source code, and it will go from left to right, character to character, and group this character into tokens. Okay, that characters will be converted into tokens. This is the role of lexical analyzer. Okay, so what are the primary functions of this phase is to identify the lexical units in a source code. Okay, you are writing the source code, and the lexical analyzer will identify the lexical units. What units are there in our source code? It will identify. Okay, and it will classify the units into classes. Okay, like constants, reserve words, and enter them in different tables. Okay, they will create some different tables inside our compiler, and it will classify the units, and it will classify the lexical units that are contained in our program, in our codes, line of codes, and it will classify into constants, reserve words, and put them in different tables. Okay, these are the functions lexical analyzer will be doing. Okay, so in our first part we will perform our lex program. Okay, so what is a lex program? Anybody have any idea? Lex?
It contains three sections: definition, transition rule, auxiliary function. Uh, yes. Definition
Yeah.
contains declarations of some simple names. Rule section contains series of rules, and the action contains the action consists of means some as the action of the next rule.
Yes, the main function part. Okay. So we will write one simple program, one simple lex program. Okay. So can you write one simple program to print the tokens for input strings using some patterns? This will be your first program. I'll give this question and users try. Okay, and users try this. I'll give you as assignment, and you submit it today. Okay, so everybody has installed your Ubuntu apps.
Yes.
Okay, so the syntax is, I'll give you the syntax today so that you can try the first program. If you cannot try also, we'll see in the next class. Okay, users try and try to submit by today. I'll give the deadline time also in the classroom. Check in Google Classroom after your class. Okay, so we'll write the program, we'll write the Lex program in the editor of your Ubuntu. Everybody has familiar about Ubuntu? Yes or no? Are you guys
Yes,
doing it?
ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So in your data structure, I was your lab teacher or not in your data structure? Who took your data structure?
No, ma'am. Renewable, ma'am. Was there.
Or Renula Master? Okay. 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 So you know where to write your programs in your Ubuntu? I need to do some slide share. I need to do some screen share or not?
Do screen share and then
Screen
screen
share.
share.
But it's easy. I'll just check my system first. If do screen share in the next class. Okay, today you have class from 12, so I'll finish your class before that. So I will not do screen share today. I am not prepared. Okay, so what to do is in your home, in your screen, this one screen, you just right click. You will see open terminal. No. You will see, what was that? Edit. Okay. Is this your first time using your Ubuntu? Somebody's first time. right? Okay, if possible, I'll make one video and I'll send you. Okay, in the next class is next Friday, so we'll not wait for the next Friday. Before that, I'll make one video and I'll send you. Okay, so you will write your program and you have to save your program with the extension .l. Okay, in your C program, C++ program, you save your program with the extension .c, right? So in your Lex program, you will save your program with the extension .l. Okay, like program1.l. This is your first program. Okay, you have you have completed writing your program, and after that, you will go to the terminal and go terminal. There you have to run your program. Okay, in your terminal you will type lex.yy.c. okay, lex.yy.c. This will instruct the program to the C compiler. Okay, it will go to the C compiler and then it will compile your program. Okay, then you will type a.out. Okay, a.out will transfer your program to the lexical analyzer. Okay, then you will give it will come your output program. Okay, and you will give the input from your keyboard. Okay, if you are going to print some tokens, then you will give the input as numerical numbers or figures, whatever input you will give from your keyboard, and it will give out the output as sequence of tokens. Okay, this is the structure of program. This is the structure of executing your program. Okay, I'll give this commands. I'll give the picture picture file of these commands in your Google Classroom. Okay, as this is online class, online practical, there are 2 practical classes, it will be some quite difficult for you to understand, but I will let you understand anyhow. So I'll be sharing my screen in the next class, and if possible I'll send you one video. I'll make one video and I'll send you. Okay, you also do some study about your Lex program, how to write your Lex program. Okay, I'll do the program and share the screen in your next class. Okay, anybody have some questions? Any questions? Okay, give your attendance in the chat box with the enrollment number. Okay, and let's wind up for today.